So we recently just went on a road trip from Kansas City to Park City, Utah, and we tried out Tesla camper mode for the very first time, as we call it, Hotel Tesla. We stopped in Silverthorne, Colorado, and charged up there at the supercharger, and then headed over to the Heaton campground, where we found an awesome little lot there. I think it was number 22 or number 23, and me and this little lady, she was turning 40, we ended up sleeping in the Tesla. And so I wanted to give a review on the whole experience, and also get it from the wife, because that's the most important review, right? And kind of go from there. So most importantly, give your take and review on the Tesla camper mode Hotel Tesla.
Well, I mean, it definitely it was chilly out that night. It was 30-something degrees, so climate-wise, it kept it in a comfortable temperature for us. And it was a little crowded. I don't know if it's I mean, it was fine.
You didn't like all the cuddling with me?
It's fine. It was, it was a tight fit, so it was pretty tall, probably. I mean, I could fit fully, and I'm 5'7".
So you're 5'7", about 130, and I was 6 foot, about 220. So for me, it was quite a bit more tight. Anything over 6 foot, you're probably going to have to bend your legs the majority of the night. Like she had mentioned, it was a tight fit, but
I don't think it's not supposed to be like a big spacious area.
I don't know if Elon made it specifically for Tesla camper mode. I think some Tesla guys just hacked it and then figured out how to, hey, we might as well sleep in our car. We can climate control it, and hey, this beats a tent, right?
It would beat it. I mean, I've done a lot of tent camping in my life too, and just as far as temperature-wise and comfort-wise, I mean, we had a nice mattress, and it was comfortable as far as that goes. And you didn't actually have to worry about. I've been camping before in Colorado, and areas like in Wyoming and Montana where there are bears, and you could wake up in the night and there could be a bear outside.
You woke up in the middle of the night and thought there was a bear.
Well, there could have been a bear.
There could have been a bear. So
I've been in campgrounds before where there was a bear.
There may have been a bear. Fortunately for us, there was no bear at 2 a.m. when she had to wake up and use the restroom.
You don't know that.
There was no bear close to the Tesla. They were like, oh, that's a Tesla. We're going to go on to the next campground. Maybe?
Yeah, what I'm saying is there were potentially bears.
I understand in Colorado that there are potential bears.
But my point is that in a tent, the bear can actually come into the tent. I mean, one of the most terrifying nights of my life was up in Glacier National Park in a tent when I had seen a grizzly not that far down from the campground, and every time my sleeping bag rustled against the side of the tent, I thought it was a grizzly coming in.
Yeah, you're in a tent and a grizzly's trying to get in. It's game over. So I'll talk to you guys now about the setup itself. So I made a video on how to set up Tesla camper mode, which I'll link to this video. But I ended up getting onto Amazon. I found the twin air mattress. It was a Coleman, and I bought a little Coleman air compressor too to get it all filled up. And then a couple days before, I ended up going over to Costco, and I got like a 3-inch memory foam pad to put on top of the air mattress, and that was that made it quite a bit more comfortable. I would advise going that route, although if you're a bigger person, an extra 3 inches on top of that, I mean, it's kind of a tight fit. You start getting a little bit closer to the roof there, so just keep that in mind. But overall, I mean, it was her and I in the vehicle, and it was a good time. the sunroof right there at night, and it was just pitch dark out there, and you could see every star. It was really fantastic. That was an awesome experience that we got to be a part of. And then when we woke up in the morning, we again opened up the sunroof, and we both got our bodies up with the sunroof, and we watched the sunrise and kind of everything that was going on around us, the wildlife, and right there on Dillon Dam, that lake right there in Silverthorne, and it was really spectacular, really beautiful. I had taken a picture of the Tesla with the sunrise, and it was beautiful. The one thing that I would say that was potentially a negative was that when we had, she woke up at 2 in the morning and had to use the restroom, and so I, trying to get to the touchscreen from the back seat was, kind of go gadget arms, and trying to stretch to get it out of clean mode, to get the light back on, to get out of the vehicle, kind of set it back up again. So that was kind of a hassle. But all in all, we ended up making it through, and I hope to do it again. How about yourself? Would you be down to do that again if we went up to Wyoming or somewhere like that and camped?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy camping, so I mean, it's fine with me. I don't. I mean, that's something I have always enjoyed. You're the one who doesn't like camping and being out in nature.
You remember that story that you were talking about earlier with the tent and the grizzly bear? Yeah, that's why I don't like tenting. I don't want to go camping in a tent. You have no sort of protection. Grizzly bear's in this thing, I'm hopping in it and rolling out. So, yeah, that's my whole experience with camping. So a lot of people ask, you buy this vehicle, it's X amount of dollars, it's an expensive vehicle, why not just get a tent and actually camp, or why not get a hotel room and just sleep in that? Why sleep in your car? What do you think?
Well, it's just a different experience. I mean, when you can wake up and you're in nature, and I love being at campgrounds where you can, and maybe you don't have all the amenities. I mean, I mean, that campground, all they had was toilet. There was no sink. There was no anything. So I had to, brush my teeth and do all that. We had to drive to the Starbucks and where we were charging, and
we had some bottles of water, or we went to the Starbucks.
Yeah, I mean, I had to, like brush your teeth in the water, and but I don't mind that. Like I don't mind roughing it a little bit, and that, considering what some people do for camping, it's not even roughing it, but it's just the experience. It's the experience of being out in nature and waking up not in a hotel, but right there where it's just quiet and calm, and you're on the lake, and it's just an experience. So if you're an experienced person and like to do things that are different, and don't mind being a little outside of comfort zone with a ton of amenities, then it's just fun to do. And I enjoy that stuff. I just don't mind. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing different things, even if it means, don't have to have all the fancy stuff, but you don't need it.
Amen. You don't need it. Every once in a while it's nice, because we went to Park City after that and stayed in a really nice place, but it was also really fun to have that experience. And I hope at some point Elon will end up creating an easy way of just turning your car into Tesla camper mode, Hotel Tesla. Hook it up, Elon. One button. Get into a fully climate controlled paradise in the trunk. Alright, thank you guys, thanks for following, and we will be pumping more videos out.